If you're watching live on Bakersfield.com, I don't know if you noticed that Herb Benham was talking and then it just stopped and just boom, done. Mike Griffith's dealing with some important information over there right now, mostly with the herd of his goats, but that's another story altogether.
No, it's other stuff.
Hey, wait. See, he just said the word. He said the magic word. Blake Bowser said the magic word. Give him your news.
What news?
Oh, they're playing in Sacramento outdoors. Already read that.
Yeah, he already read that. He knows. He's on the Condors news alert.
How can we compete with those guys? Well, you know what? I'll have to.
And I'm thinking Sacramento, December, El Nino.
Could be raining.
Yeah,
could be raining.
I hate to toss rain.
Are they going to play that at the
parade.
baseball stadium? Or are they going to play it at
yeah,
a football
they're
field?
playing at the AAA baseball stadium.
Weird.
I haven't got into a lot of the details, but
yeah, I got an email on the way from the track to here, so I read it.
Nice.
Not on the road. I read it when I was at a stoplight.
Right. They play at someplace like cool, like he read it while he's driving. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
All right, Butch is here from ANRA. Big weekend for you guys. 281 cars again. Will you ever get over? Can you stop slacking and get 350, 400 there?
We're
April.
We're in April, and we're going to shoot for somewhere close to that in October.
Nice, very nice. Butch is here. By the way, you guys saw the Bartone winning the Heritage Series.
Like the picture.
Yeah.
You showed, yeah. It's good.
Would you tangle with Bartone?
No.
Yeah. Griffith doesn't think he wants to even talk to him.
Yeah.
So.
No. Hey, I forgot real quick. I talked to Tony Monday after in the hotel after the race he won in Boise, and there's fires all around there, everywhere.
Right.
You know, and I line of the weekend from Bartone. I said, yeah, my eyes are burning from the ash around here and all that. I said, that can't be good for your motor either. He says, we just suck it in and blow it out. So that was a Bartone little.
And they
Bartone
do that
line.
very well,
Yes.
too. Does it quite well. Running 560 something,
Yeah.
on a guy that red light, on the red light, too. It's pretty amazing stuff. But we're here talking about the what's going on at Auto Club Famoso Raceway. It was quiet for about 3 weeks. Blake went on vacation, and then all hell broke loose. We had
Here we go.
The Red Light Series
Yep.
a couple weeks ago. We had ANRA this last weekend. We're getting ready for Saturday Night Nitro. Matt's here, and the prizes keep growing.
The list is getting bigger.
The list keeps getting bigger and bigger. The Saturday Night Nitro starts on Thursday, right?
Well, we'll start parking cars Friday morning,
Friday morning.
the 18th.
18th, right.
It's also in conjunction with a Heritage Series Group 2, which is
Okay.
ABC, D-Gas, Nostalgia 1, 2, 3, and Hot Rod. So we're running those cars. Plus, we're finishing Salt Lake City. They got rained out.
Right.
The semis.
Who's
and all those.
who's in that? Do you remember who's in the semis there?
Oh, gosh. No, I don't have that in front of me. I'm sorry.
Okay, that's
But,
right. No, I forgot all about that. We'll have to get that out.
So we're going to be doing that, plus Saturday Night Nitro, and then a Mega Mopar. I'm sorry, Fun Ford Weekend.
So
also.
will those guys run Saturday during the
Yes.
day?
Yes.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah, we'll interweave that into the time
Is that
trials.
Funny Car and Top Fuel? Or
No, that already finished.
Okay.
Funny Car already finished in Boise.
Okay.
They double header over there, and then we'll finish Group 2.
Okay.
And Group 1 will finish at the reunion.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah,
Very
yeah.
nice. And the reunion now is in full swing too? Or
There's already motorhomes lined up out there waiting to get in.
So it's NHRA's made a lot of big changes here. They keep
have.
hiring people,
Yeah.
going crazy. What will we see from NHRA? Will we see anything different from them from Hot Rod Reunion, or will it be kind of the same and other things coming?
I think it'll be the same. I think you're going to see some changes next year in their schedule as far as the reunion schedule. I don't speculate into that the Epping race may or may not take place.
Okay.
I don't know. They're having a hard time getting a crowd there.
Well, and the
So-
thing that's interesting about this is that it's kind of it's that some of that grassroots stuff,
Yeah.
like the Hot Rod Reunion, those events. I mean, that's kind of really what helps power NHRA too, right? That engagement with the
And we said before, the nostalgia racing is growing. I
Yeah.
mean, we're seeing a growth in it, seeing guys building cars to do just that, go nostalgia racing. So we're
Butch, what do you think it
we're
is
sitting
about?
back
What do you think it
enjoying
is about nostalgia racing that gets people so excited about it? What is it? What is there?
We got a lot of the older guys that remember that series or that type of thing, and
Yeah.
they're going back to their grassroots on the
Yeah.
thing, and,
Right.
and they're trying to bring their kids into it, and it's just continually growing, and thank goodness it's not the economy of thing, because it's sure not cheap, but
Right.
it's something they can get into with less and less money each time.
I drove over to the coast on Sunday, and it was interesting watching all the cars come back from from the track coming on 46 back
Yeah.
to Paso and all the Central Coast areas.
There's a bunch from over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit about Saturday Night Nitro though, real quick. We've got prizes galore. What do
We do.
Fan appreciation
Oh,
night.
man.
This is.
And Matt could probably yell something
Matt
from the side here.
This is his masterpiece.
yeah. This is yeah.
This is remarkable. I mean, if you show up for this thing, chances are very high. Don't play the lottery. Just go to Saturday Night Nitro.
There
You
you
get
go.
a good deal.
Yeah. I mean, restaurant coupons from all over the place. I'll read real quick. Pyrenees for Gotti's, Chewy's, the Bistro, which is at 4 Points, Sandrini's, concert tickets at the Fox Theater, everybody coming up, Gordon Lightfoot, Sinbad, oil changes, Ray Chevrolet, Entourage Limousine, a 3-hour limousine tour. So it's just they just keep coming in. Night stays at hotels, and of course our grand prize is Las Vegas. I'm pointing that way. Is Las Vegas that way?
Somewhere.
Close.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
That way.
Stay at the Hooters Hotel. You get to go to the NHRA National event in Las Vegas, and you hang out with Ron Capps in the hospitality area. Plus, don't forget, not only it's not Ron, it's Beckman, and it's all the whole team is all right there in all of that compound.
Yeah.
So it's really pretty cool. Yeah.
I think
So
Caps
just
and Beckman have like regular conversations with each other about stuff. I mean, because Beckman, they're like those guys are like junkies, right? I mean, they love.
yeah.
I mean, those are the kind of guys. They're like Rocky and Apollo Creed. They probably just like go out and race by themselves. Let's just go down
Like get the rental cars.
Yeah.
Go back,
Yeah.
let's go over to Famoso right now.
Yeah.
Blake gave us keys. Let's get in there and do some work. Anyway, so that's Saturday Night Nitro. That's going to be huge, and
Yeah.
you'll be there, right?
Unfortunately not.
You'll be going I just pointed.
Yeah,
to
I've
Vegas.
got to take 30 little kids, and as of last night, there was 30 of them already signed up to the ET finals over
Oh,
there.
wow.
For the junior dragsters.
The
Yeah.
junior drag-
Yeah, I'm not real popular around home because my son and my grandson are both running the Heritage Series, and we're going to take Grandma and I are going to take the little monsters and go to Las Vegas.
Better you than any of us at this point. So there you go.
Yeah.
Let's look at some of these results here. We got pictures from. Oh, by the way, there's that. It's coming up. The all area driving team, and Saturday Nitro on the 18th through the 20th.
Yes.
And that's also the Nostalgia Fall Championships as well. And then these are some of the work of Tom Mocht. And he won. The champion was
That's
oh,
good.
That's
good. Hey, yeah, I didn't even change shirts in that one day. I've been
He's
busy.
been so busy he couldn't
I've
change.
been busy.
that photo. That's a ruggedly handsome photo.
Well, he's a rugged.
You're like the Marlboro man, doesn't he?
Yeah.
I've been called worse.
That's a commanding. That's a commanding look. So
Thanks, I needed that, guys.
the George Johnson Bakersfield won NE1. The runner-up there was Denise Gilbert out of Fresno. NE2, Daniel Bascom of Camarillo was your winner, and Robert Johnson of Visalia finishing in second. NE3, that's the 9.6 index. The champion there was Lindsay Lister out of San Pedro. Matt Francev of Whittier was in second there. Casey Truer of Santa Maria was your winner in A-Gas. And Steve Flat Top Faller out of Lake Havasu, our only out-of-stater, I guess, in this event this week. This last weekend was the runner-up at A-Gas. One thing interesting here is that not a lot of the top qualifiers made it through to the finals. So, B-Gas, Val Miller out of Bakersfield with the win over Doug Ariza of Santa Paula. C-Gas, Chris Curtis of Bakersfield was the winner there. Scott Morgan of Tracy was your second. Now, Curtis was the top qualifier in C-Gas in that 9.60 a 960 index. D-Gas, Rick Gibbs of Bakersfield. A big weekend for the local guys. They had a big weekend there. He was your winner in D-Gas, and he beat Frank Mirinda of Paso Robles. Probably one of the guys that's coming back.
Yeah.
E-Gas, Jim Holst of Porterville, and David, that was an all Porterville final
Bernitsky.
because Bernitsky finishing second in that race. And Hot Rod, Jody George out of Arroyo Grande with the win there. Clint McKay out of Granada Hills in second place. The top qualifier was Steve Archuleta out of Tehachapi. Sportsman class, Pam Holst of Porterville was the winner, and Dan Hunt of Los Osos in second place. And Open Wheel, is that Dick Sappington of Los Angeles, and he beat John Van Vren of Canyon Country in the Open Wheel. Junior competition, A.J. Thomas of Chowchilla was your winner there. And we also had second place was Kendra Curley out of Granite Bay. And in junior dragster 1, ages 8 through 9, this is Mike Griffith's favorite category. Cy Mitchell of Thousand Oaks, he was your winner. And Tegan White finishing second. Junior dragster number 2, ages 10 through 12, is it Brooke Rainey out of Wilson, California, and with a win over Dylan Hegwood out of Tustin. And junior dragster 3, Dylan Oliveira of Cyprus with a win over Taylor Harris of Bakersfield. And in the final one, junior dragster 4, ages 15 and up, Devin Curley of Granite Bay with the win. AJ Thomas, good day for the Curley kids.
Yep.
AJ Thomas of Chowchilla finishing second place there. And Curley was your overall top qualifier in that. So there you go. How many categories? Are there, like 19, 25, 100 categories? What is that?
16.
16 categories. And the winners get this. This is my favorite part of the whole deal. So, boom, there it is. There it is. The Butchie is that's from last year, actually. And this has got to be a prized possession.
Well, there are not very many of them. There's only 16 of them a year giveaway.
Yeah.
One of these days on eBay, you'll be able to buy those for the big bucks.
You know what? I tried to get one for Griffith, and it was like, those are kind of, these aren't necessarily cheap to have them made. So this is pretty cool. Very cool.
That I believe that Jody George has now won 3 ANRA races.
Right.
He doubled up one race.
Yeah,
he doubled up.
Yeah,
Indeed.
Got a hot
last
rod
race,
win
yeah.
and stuff. So he's doing quite well. And
is.
the B gas has looked. I think there's been a different winner every race. So
It's funny how it's competitive in some areas, and it's always competitive, but some guys they figure it out on Sunday and they go out there and win. It's cool for Jody, though. He's really doing well.
Well, Jody's moved back to Bakersfield
Yeah.
also. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
moved back over here, so
Has he?
he's a Bakersfield boy.
yeah, and he's got so chalk him up on the
He
all-area team.
decided
He
that
was all
Arroyo
right.
Grande wasn't good enough anymore, so he moved back to
It
Bakersfield.
it
Yeah.
just wasn't hot enough.
Wasn't
Yeah.
hot enough for him. So
There's no drag strip there.
There's no. Yeah, why bother? Why would you want to live over there? Heck with it. So now the next thing is your fall finals or your
Right.
or your season
Final, right.
championship.
Yep.
When is that going to be again?
October the
Weekend before the reunion.
weekend for the
like,
reunion. 17, 15?
yeah, something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
15.
So if you really want to see a lot of drag racing, October is going to be the month for you because you got the ANRA finals. We'll name the ANRA champion, and then we've got the Hot Rod reunion the next week, which
Back-to-back
is
weekends, yep.
like 5 days of just complete driving and craziness and cackle fests and stuff like that. So we'll see how that goes. I mean, what kind of car count do you think we'll expect again for the Hot Rod reunion coming up here?
Well, it won't be huge. They limit it to 200 cars competing, but the Cackle Fest group is just every year they add 4, 5, 6 cars, so probably 85, 90 of those on Saturday night.
Right.
Trying to fire up and navigate down the quarter mile on display. So it's still, but this is every year. This is the largest both funny car and top fuel count we see. I think everybody's schedules are all freed up and everybody's coming out west. The next national event is Las Vegas the following weekend. So
we'll see guys show
They come
up.
out. Oh, yeah.
We'll see guys show up.
Yeah,
It'll
it's
be-
the biggest count as far as nitro cars we see all year long.
Well, you're gonna have the cream of the crop too. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, again, it's the points,
points-
culmination too for that
right,
series as
right.
well. So
So in
Yeah.
those other divisions, it'll be a lot of fun to see what happens. Too.
oh, definitely. Oh,
And then
yeah.
we
it'll be
have Indianapolis. Is it this weekend for
U.S. Nationals
US
this
Nationals?
weekend. Yeah.
So hopefully, what we're hoping is that Jack Beckman dominates, runs
Yeah.
like 2.9 seconds
There you
over
go.
1,000 foot racing, and we get him on the show next
They
week.
might
But-
check his car if he does that.
Just a
Hey,
little
they
bit.
already-
yeah, we-
they have been checking his car pretty regularly. I think,
yes,
so.
a lot of crew chiefs are trying to figure out what they're doing.
Yeah. Well, those guys just got dialed in, but suddenly everyone else is sort of clicking through there too.
Yeah, he did want to be on the show today, but he had to go to the Traxxas press conference because he's in the shootout there during this
Yeah.
weekend. So he said he'll be home Tuesday next week, and if he come on Wednesday, he will.
Well, last week we talked about Ron Capps, and I tweeted it out that we had to talk about him, and he favorited the tweet. So
There you go.
they pay attention to what we're talking about here. So Bakersfield, they love Bakersfield, no doubt about it. Butch, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having us.
We'll get you booked on Scott Cox too soon for the preview of the next one as well.
Very good, very good.
And Blake, we'll talk to you
Yep.
soon. All right,
Sounds
we'll be
good.
right back with Steve Hughes from Kern County Raceway Park after these messages.